Hi everyone, it's me, Sunny Jordan. I hope that you are doing wonderful on the fourth day of January. Wow, we are really going into it. Well, how are things going? Are you feeling good, indifferent? It's just another week, another year, whatever you might want to call it. What do you think? So today I was going to go and put a makeup on and do all that, and I see I need to do some other stuff, but who cares? After a long work week and still yet things to do before the weekend, I decided, you know what, I'm going to stick to what I've said before and staying true and being consistent, working through when you're tired, when you don't really want to encourage sometimes, and when you don't want to motivate. I have a strong calling on my life to empower others and to motivate and to be an encouragement. And it's a drain sometimes. And we have to be mindful of those people who are empathetic people who carry a lot of other people's weight on your shoulders, on your back, in your face, all around. And it can be a constant drain. And so as I was doing my preview this week and just kind of going and back and reflecting upon how this first week of January went, I started thinking about what would I want to share with you to continue to encourage you as I continue to encourage myself this upcoming weekend and the coming week. And I was thinking about I always probably are going to share you a lot about my current role. Many of my clients or students. These are people or working adults who are going back to school who, for whatever reason, decide that school is important and they want to get their degree. But, it's not like back in the day when you go right out of high school and get your degree and you don't have that many things going on in your life, that many stressors, or you don't have kids, you may not have a family to provide for. It's just simply you, usually when you get out of high school and you're much younger. So these are working adults, average age about 37 years old, and they carry a lot. They have a lot of responsibility at work and in their households. And then as their mentor, coach, I just really realized that I'm really more like a life coach to them. But as their coach, it weighs heavy because I have my own personal desires for them to excel, to succeed. Have you had that for someone where you see so much in them and that person and you know that they can do it, but yet still they're not getting over the hump, or there's a lot of excuses and all kinds of things that come along with that. Then on top of that, I have my own personal life where I'm dealing, not really dealing, but in relationship with others, dating my boyfriend or whatever, and just he has things and we have things, and then we have our own family, and I have my own personal goals. He has goals, and then you have your parents and those other persons and friends who bring all of that on and share with you. And you want them to because you're there for them, and you want to be loving and kind and that listening ear. But if I'm talking to you, you can understand what I'm saying. When you are that motivator or you're that encourager, sometimes it just gets overwhelming. It's the truth. It gets overwhelming. You can become suppressed. I was reading a book or something on Pinterest just a few moments ago, and it was talking about emotions and how we have to be able to recognize those emotions, where that drain may be coming from, where those emotions attached to us, whether a person is stressed out, whether they're fearful, whether they're worrisome, whether they are having anxiety, depression, whatever it might be. Those, I call them spiritual things, things that they're going through in their mind and their inner being can jump onto you and can attach itself to you. And so you have to figure out how you have to separate yourself from it. So I coined this phrase that I use quite often. I even jokingly, but truly, my friend and I were talking, and he was sharing with me how he had to put a particular name outside of my name, something to remind him as when he speaks to me that he has to be mindful of either not asking too many questions or becoming evasive, and getting into my space or something. I don't know, something that reminds him to stop and pause before our conversation. And I was thinking about, sometimes I take things personal. Like, I take other people's junk personal. I take people's criticism sometimes personal. I take people's thoughts, what they're going through. I take a lot of things personal. That's one of the things that's pretty much my fault. I take things personal. And so as I was thinking about, reminding myself, I was talking to him, and I told him also about the fact that I too take on my students' issues, and I'm taking that personal, and I have to find a way to not take it so personal. And as I was working through that of trying to release every day, not taking it personal, I had to remind myself of these things. You know what these are? Q-tips. I don't even use Q-tips. I just have them in my bathroom, and other people use them. But Q-tips are for your ears or whatever, to get the wax out, I guess. But okay, so I have these Q-tips. But I was thinking about Q-tips one day, and this has been a while. I've been practicing this for probably the last 2 or 3 months. And I'm still reminded. Somebody would always say, if I've shared it with them, are you doing Q-tip? So basically, Q-tip is quit taking it personal. Like, you have to have some Q-tip moments in your day. Q-tip, quit taking it personal. When I began to adopt that and be okay with the fact that I don't have to take other people's issues on, I don't have to take what other people think about me on, I don't have to take it personal. That's their thoughts, that's their feelings, they have the right to do that. But I don't have to carry that burden on me. And so I've started to love the fact that I have Q-tips all in my bathroom. At first, I was thinking, what is this Q-tip coming in my mind for? But quit taking it personal. What are you taking personal? What are you carrying when someone tells you something or gives your opinion, then you're just like beating yourself up for it? Everybody has a right to have an opinion. Everybody has a right to have a bad day. Everybody has a right to go through something. But why do you have to take on that? You don't. So I'm encouraging you to pick up you some Q-tips. Clean out your ears. Clean out your mind. And quit taking it personal. Quit taking it personal. We don't have to do that. Empathetic people don't have to take other people's problems on. And you don't have to take it in and internalize it and become that issue. You can release it. You can let it go. And you know what? Those people are going to be around if they're supposed to be. And if they're not, guess what? It's a light feeling when you say goodbye. So I hope that helped you a little bit this weekend as you work through some things that you might be taking personally. If you're carrying on some burdens of other people's issues, acknowledge what they're going through, encourage them, but you can't take it personal. It's not about you, it's their journey. And take care of you. I'm all about taking care of myself in this 2019 intro. Take care of you. And yes, I still have my Christmas tree up in my bedroom. I love it. So I want to do one more video before I put it down. I hope that you all have a restful weekend, that you have a Q-tip type of weekend, and that things happen for you in such a way that you can't do anything but shine your light and be at peace. Until next time, make certain that you continue to follow up me on this YouTube channel, as well as you want to give me some feedback as to what you learned or what ways you quit or not taking things personal. Please share. Honey, I need to know. I'm an emotional basket case sometimes after my calls. I don't want to take anybody else's problems on. I can't do that. I don't want to take it personal. So until next time, continue to be just like this tree and shine bright. See ya.